Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have the FR-1x on, and today I'm going to answer a user's question. And this is one that's probably asked a lot of times, and it's actually kind of a tricky question. The question isn't tricky. It's actually an excellent question. And first, here's the question from the user. I need to get into the MIDI settings. Okay, in this specific case, he wants to get to a user-defined driver. He wants to try to change the driver on his computer, so when he plugs in the USB cable, he can actually connect to the computer. Now, under normal circumstances, the general driver, the default setting is the general driver. And in most cases, that's going to work. I personally don't have a problem. I connected, it uses the general Windows driver, and I can connect and I can record through that. However, depending on your system, you may need to use a vendor driver. The vendor driver is the one that you download from Roland. And it will allow the computer to recognize the computer. But again, the real question is, how do you get to the MIDI menu? Because it's hidden. It is actually sort of a hidden menu. Now there's 26 options that you can change in there, but how do you get to it? And that's what we're going to cover in today's video. How do you get to that hidden menu to make the needed changes on the MIDI side? And actually, if you've been watching and you know the editing videos, a lot of the items, you know, you have MIDI things that you can edit in there. Well, if you need to change something, how do you get to that MIDI menu? All right, I'm going to switch cameras and actually show you how to get in. It's actually very easy. Okay, so in Words, you're going to turn it on. You're going to go to your parameter list, and you are going to simply hit registers 3 and 4 simultaneously. Hit them together. Okay, if you go to your parameters list and hit register 4, it's going to go down the list. 3 will go up the list. If you hit it together, it switches you to that hidden menu, which is really where you need. Anyway, this will be a short video. I will cut away here and show you actually doing that. Okay, now that I have the camera switched, again, the question is, how do you get into the MIDI parameters? And first, okay, we turn this on, and I really want you to watch the screen with what I'm hitting. Turn the computer on. Turn the accordion on, and it goes into accordion mode. Okay, I want to change the parameters. To change the parameters, I'll try not to photobomb here. You hold the set switch, and you go into the audio portion. And if you hit registers 4, you're going to go down. We've done this where we've gone in and we've changed the drum settings and a lot of the other settings. Okay. But when you first go in, that's where you are. You can't get to the MIDI settings. If you want to change the driver, it's actually UFD is what you're looking for. You won't find UFD there. You're in the wrong parameter list. You want to switch to the MIDI parameter list. The MIDI parameter list you get by hitting both 3 and 4 at the same time. Watch the screen as I hit this at the same time. It goes to the external sequencer. Now, when you hit parameter 4, you're coming down through. And if you go 26 times down, this is specifically for the user question. I think I went too far here. 26 times down, you get to the UFD. Now, right now, the UFD and parameters 1 and 2 allow you to change it. It's set for general. So it's going to take the general driver. If you want to change that, hit again, and now it's the vendor driver. I know that first letter doesn't look like a V, and in the manual I believe they say vendor, but that's the vendor driver. Okay, can't go down any further because there are only two options here. You can have general driver, which is the default setting, or the vendor driver. That vendor driver is the one from Roland. And that's how you find this menu. Okay, for me, the general is fine. Okay, and again, you need to save your system settings if that is what you want to keep this as. And so, I would suggest setting it, trying it, seeing if that will work for you before you actually set it, although it's not very hard to set it. Anyway, that's how you get in. That's how you find the hidden menu. I'll be back in a moment with some final thoughts. All right, now that you've seen how that is done and how simple that is, please hit the like and subscribe button below. Enjoy the hidden menu and keep playing. Thanks for watching. Bye now.